So in this video, I want to talk a little bit about menu layouts and how we need to think outside the box. A lot of times I hear people thinking, oh, I need a menu that can do this, or I need a menu that can open up in a Lightbox, and things like that. And really in Foundation 6, menus are extremely modular and you can make your own, right? So here's a quick example. Like here, I just have a simple menu at the bottom of a hero header. This uses the hero header template. Added a menu that positions at the bottom of it. And a lot of times, let's say we want, a request I get a lot is I need to open up a menu in a Lightbox. Okay, well, as this gets, smaller and smaller on mobile, we'll see that, oh, hey, I have a hamburger that showed up. And when I click on it, oh, voila, I have a Lightbox with my menu. Well, there wasn't a stack to do that, right? Because all of this is just possible. We already have a Lightbox. We already have a menu. We already have a hamburger stack, right? We just need to learn to position all of those things together. So I want to challenge you to, whatever you want, you can probably build it with the stacks, right? Now I'm going to show you a quick example of how I did this, but I'm not showing you just to shoehorn your thoughts into using this. And this will be released as a template if it isn't already, okay? But I just want you to think outside the box, where how you can use all these Foundation 6 components to really make what you want. Okay? Now I'm going to review this really quick. I'm not going to spend too much time in this, okay? But here we have the hero header. This is purely using the hero header template, okay? Up at the top, I added a visibility stack with a hamburger, okay? I changed some of the hamburger styling. I set it to open a Lightbox. The Lightbox ID is menu box, right? The visibility on this hamburger is set to show for small only. Okay, now I did add a class to the hamburger called burger, where I have a position swatch somewhere. Here we go. That set it to float to the top. So the hamburger is going to float to the top of my hero header. Okay, that takes care of the hamburger. It only shows on mobile. It opens up a Lightbox. We're good. 5 minutes gone. Okay. Then I added a menu. And the menu, I had a style, right? So I created a menu style that changed some colors and whatnot, right? And I actually changed the font size as well, so it's a little bit bigger. It's 18 pixels, and that's all added to the My Menu class, right? And of course, the My Menu class is added to the menu, okay? And then I also have a position swatch for my menu that sets it, surprisingly, to the bottom. Okay, so that takes care of our menu. And the menu also is set to, in the menu, I also set it in the visibility to hide for small only, right? So this menu will hide on the small device because we're showing the hamburger, right? We don't need to see both at the same time. Then we have our Lightbox, right? And inside of our Lightbox, I set the ID to menu box, the ID here to menu box. I didn't change any other setting here. You can add some fancy animations to the Lightbox if you like, right? But the Lightbox is simple. That's it. We just need to set an ID. We have a Lightbox. I need to have a close button in the Lightbox because we want to be able to close that Lightbox. So I just added that. Didn't change any settings there. Then we have a menu. Okay. And the menu here is a vertical menu. It's the same exact menu that I had up here. So I just copied and pasted it. I did change something. I made it a vertical menu and I centered the text. And I made sure that it's always displayed, not hide for mobile, because we want to show this on mobile. And I changed the font size. I made the font size really big. I made it 24 pixels for mobile menu. Okay. Now I wanted to. We look let's go to small. If we look here, the menu is actually centered in the Lightbox, right? So because without what I'm about to show you, the menu would just be at the top of the Lightbox. So what I did here is I wrapped the menu in a one column. And if we look here, I created a height stack swatch, and I assigned it to menu mobile or mobile menu wrapper. And I set it to height 100%. So it's going to grow to the height of the Lightbox. Okay, so this one column is a mobile menu wrapper. It's going to be height 100% of the Lightbox. And then all I had to do then is set the vertical alignment to middle. And magically, we have a menu that people have been asking me left and right for, right? And you've had it all along. Okay? It's just learning how to use these components to bend to your will, right? And just think of it, component, I need a hamburger. That hamburger needs to launch a Lightbox. That Lightbox needs to have a menu, right? You get to build all this stuff yourself. I mean, I'm really excited to see what all you create. I've already seen some amazing menus, right? And they're just built out because the drop down or the drill down or any of this stuff, they're just components that you can use in overall design, right? Use things like off canvas, right? Which I believe we have another template for, where you can have your menu slide in from off the browser window, right? So we can use off canvas, or it can slide in from the top or the bottom, right? Off canvas is super flexible. Okay, just think outside the box and think, okay, what do I want? How can I use the components that I have to accomplish that? Let me show you one more example that I'm definitely going to be shipping as a template. As of right now, if it hasn't been released, it will be released. Okay, and so let's look at this layout here. Here I created a very interesting layout where we have this fixed sidebar on the side, and here we go. It hides on mobile, but maybe on mobile I could do something different. Okay, but when you hover over it, it gives us a menu. Right? This isn't a stack. All right, I built this with the stacks that I have. I built this menu using stack. Actually, funny enough, this actually doesn't contain any menu stacks. I think these are actually buttons. Okay, but I mean, we made a menu stack. I can even throw this on a partial, put it on every page. We're good to go. Right? So again, learn about what each component does and see how you can mix them together to make the perfect menu that you need. Okay? Hopefully, share what you're building on Weaverspace, and we'll see you soon.